Hey, what's up, guys? Big Rob here, Chaos Nutrition, founder and CEO, coming to you from the Valley of the Sun, where it's really cooling off, and I'm loving it. This time of year is a great time of year to be in Arizona. If you've never been here before, great time to visit. But if you're going to visit and you plan on staying, don't try to change our ways, just try to blend in. Good to go. So let's get right into it, guys. Lately I've been getting a few emails regarding product that might be out of stock or just taking a little bit of time to get in. It's really variable right now, and it's a really tough market. Not just tough market, everything in the marketplace is really strained. If you just search TikTok for a bunch of videos on containers that are being stuck at the ports, I really don't have an answer for it. It's just kind of out there. I used to know some longshoremen when I lived in California, and it's never been this bad as far as I can remember. As far as trucks not picking up their stock, as far as stock not coming in on time, I don't know. It just seems like we've just under this dirtbag president, we've just gone back in time. And I really don't know who's running the show, because I don't think he is, but it's not running right. And we've got problems with getting containers in for our pre-workout. We've got problems getting containers in for our protein. It's just really sad. In the beginning of the pandemic, we're having a problem with textiles and cottons. That's subsided, so we've gone forward there. But the prices have skyrocketed. And so we're really doing our best to try to keep the numbers right. I haven't raised prices, but we're getting into a point where I've told you guys, from our end, from my perspective, I'm seeing some weird shit happen. So, I don't know if you're a connoisseur of steak or chicken, but they're really keeping the numbers. And I've talked to some butchers. They've kept the numbers on chicken really low because the amount of protein and stability that it provides to the market. But if you look over at, beef, and you want a really nice cut of beef, you're going to be paying a hefty portion these days, and it's a hefty price tag for the portions that you're getting. So, it's like I said, it just feels like we're on a mismanaged cruise ship and we're stuck at sea. You know what I mean? It's just really weird. So, to you guys that are waiting on orders, I completely understand. We'll get a whole carton in of our pre-workout that we've already have formulated and ready to go, and then we'll have a problem with labels. Like, for instance, I probably don't want to hear this, maybe you do, but I'm sounding the alarm because I'm seeing it. Labels, something that's just so simple. We run a couple hundred labels at a time. All right, and we do them really nicely done, and this time around it's taken 3 weeks. I had our guys do just 40 pairs of shorts, just 40 pairs. Wasn't really that big of a deal. 4 weeks. All right, guys. So I don't want to put anybody in a frenzy or get anybody all, cracked out and weirded out, but just be prepared. Things aren't normal. We're going right back into that time frame of things just getting odd. Gas prices soaring, you name it. It's just we're just in a really bad situation, and I hope it's going to come to an end soon once everyone gets their heads out of their asses and picks up their stock. But this is where we are, and you can't just blame an administration, but it's just really sad. So I'm coming to you guys to let you know we are rolling with the punches. I am trying to keep everything in stock that I can. As far as pills, with Havoc, NovoSlim, your joint shield, your multivitamin, even our fat burner Ignite, all in stock, no problem. That's not going to be an issue going forward. But our powders, we're going to have some trouble here in the horizon. And I think I made a video about it about 4 to 6 weeks ago, and I rang that alarm and I said, guys, it's coming. Well, it's here. So just be prepared. I did say that a few other companies were really smart about it. They probably bought, what they needed to put aside for a couple years. I didn't do that because I believe in everything being fresh. Problem with fresh is you run into problems that we're running into now. So, guys, if you can, just be patient. We're working through it, and we'll get everything out to you as soon as we can. If you've got an order that you want to cancel, just hit me up, let me know. We've got no problem. We understand that times are tough and you can spend your money elsewhere. Just let me know how you want to do those things. And I'm trying to get to everyone as fast as I can. And we really only have onesie twosies. It's not that big of a deal, but to those of you who've been waiting, it's not fair. And I totally understand. And like I said, last year, I couldn't get t-shirts made, and now this year I can't get powders. So we're just playing the game. We're just rolling along. I can't even imagine being a business like a Home Depot or something similar, and you run out of hammers. I mean, we had a local Home Depot here ran out of hammers. Like, wow, okay, well, hopefully, I guess go get a shoe, right? Go get a rock. Bizarre times. Nonetheless, rolling with the punches, man. We're adding athletes, as you've noticed. We're adding ambassadors, and we're just hoping that there's going to be one day where we wake up and everything's back to quote-unquote normal, or at least some sort of normalcy. I saw the Expo down in Florida. I wasn't too impressed with some of the pictures I've seen, the booths, this sort of thing. It's just lost something. We've lost something, and we've got to find our way, or we're going to find our way out. And to the promoters and such, you guys have really got to work with us. You are hammering the shit out of us on those booths, and they're not making any sense because they're not making any money. And guys like myself and Lowbliner, man, we're not going to show up to spend the money. If I can't make my money back, that just makes no sense. I don't mind losing a few bucks, but I can't lose my entire ass on the entire venue. So, Texas, they're doing it right. They're hooking us up. They're taking care of us. But the problem is just getting out to Texas, getting your stock out there, and then bringing it all home if it doesn't really do well. And that's just being realistic. I could sit here and bullshit and say, yeah, everything sells out every time. These aren't the Rich Piana days, man. Things aren't always going to sell out. So with that being said, guys, I just hope you're getting your house in order. Hope you're getting your bodies in order, your mind in order, and get everything in order that you can. These are just crazy, weird times. And we find ourselves in just weird places all the time. Like I said, I just can't believe where we've gone from in just 6 to 9 months. It makes you just want to shake your head off your shoulders because it's not making any sense. So just be prepared for some changes coming down the pipeline. Like I said, here at Cast Nutrition, I'm really doing my best to keep prices low, stabilized, and keep everybody happy. For how long, I'm not sure. I mean, we even have the U.S. Postal Service and other carriers up in their prices, and it's really hard to stay afloat, but we're staying afloat. So I don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon. Everything looks great. We just need some time to get ourselves out of this mess that Mr. Joey B has put us in, and we are in a tremendous mess. It's just going to take some time. Hopefully he's gone in 3 years. Boy, it just seems a long time from now for 3 years. Everybody trying to sidestep the jab. Everybody trying to work through this COVID trash. Some people recovering, some people not making it. I just don't know what to take of it anymore. I just have to sit back, analyze, do what we can, and work on us, because I can't save the world as much as I'd like to. So, if you're out there, guys, don't let these times scare you away from investing. Don't let these times scare you away from, giving it your best shot to do something you really wanted to do. But, definitely do your checks and balances, cross your T's, dot your I's before you jump off on a big venture, and just be prepared. Sometimes in this climate, you can make some really smart deals and move forward, and other times you just gotta, sit back and wait on it. So you gotta know when to hold them, and you gotta know when to fold them. You gotta know when to play your hand. You gotta know how to do it all. So take your time. plot your course. We're going to get through it. We're going to be okay. It's just a matter of time. So, like I said, we're going to continue adding athletes. We're going to continue going forward. It's just a weird time. And then before I go, not that I've talked your head off enough, but has anyone seen the John Gruden stuff lately? I'd like to know your comments about this one. The guy made a comment regarding someone's lip size and maybe had some, side jokes about some other type of stuff that we would deem locker room talk, 10, 15 years ago. Now all of a sudden it's a big problem. So I don't even know who saves emails for 20 years, but I guess that's what's happening. So John Gruden out as the head coach in Oakland. So Oakland, you're on the clock here, man. I think what's going to happen is they're going to want you to get rid of that black hole, because that's really offensive, man. You guys are offending a lot of people with that black hole. So it's one thing to say someone's got big lips, and that's another thing to have a black hole at your stadium. Literally, black hole. So nonetheless, a lot of things to think about. We're in a very upside down, turned around world, and I think we're going to get through it. It's just going to take some time. Let me know what your comments and thoughts are. Let me know how you're affected, man. What's going on with you? On that note, guys, I hope you're staying ride or die for your circle. I hope that you're out there doing whatever it takes, keeping your mind, your body right, and staying healthy. I'm not sure why my multivitamins aren't completely sold out. They should be. They were last year. I think you guys are slowing down a little bit because you're not as afraid of the pandemic. But you got to keep your vitamin levels up. You got to get your vitamin D. You got to get out in the sun, and you got to enjoy the day. So on that note, guys, till next time, stay safe, stay blessed. I'm out.